defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Udrich dishes to Whiteside. Here's Bosch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And, of course, Chris Bosch has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. But, boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
On the topic of Chris Bosch, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, the scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
Here's Cannon inside. Here's Okafor. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Udrich. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And talking about Chris Bosh, he was really ahead of his time when he first entered the league. I mean, very few power forwards back then had his combination of size, agility, and skill set. Now we're seeing a ton of fours like that on draft night.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Noel's checked in for Philadelphia.
World Tournament. 76ers substitution. Nerlens Noel.
Just 2 to shoot, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Cannon, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. The Heat trail by 4. Now Udrich. Bosch, the screen. Here's Whiteside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Udrich. Whiteside can't hit from in close.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. 2nd in the league in blocked shots last season. Also posted the 2nd best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Now here's Iverson following the miss by Hassan Whiteside.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Miami, Allen Iverson. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Udrich. down low and stolen by Noel. And now the 76ers on the break. From about 16, takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the 76ers lead by 9. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against Charlotte. Right side Bosch. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Bosch. 8 points here for Justice Winslow.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Cannon kicks to Okafor. There's a screen by Noel. To the inside, 76ers moving the ball around, pushing their lead to double digits. Covington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Bosch, the screen. Pass to Winslow from beyond the arc, and he gets it to go.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The 76ers leading by 7. Iverson with the ball. Inside, here's Noel, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the miss by Chris Bosch. Here's Cannon, Okafor up top. There's a screen by Noel, tipped away.
You look at what Covington has done so far. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Timeout called the Heat.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that, but this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Cannon, following the basket by Chris Bosch. Picked by Okafor. Iverson outside. Shoots off the screen. Miami grabs the miss.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
.137 left to play here in the fourth. It's Bosch with the drive. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Udrih has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 6. 1:33 left in the game. So it's Philadelphia now. 6-point lead. There's a screen by Noel. Out left to the wing. Covington passes to Okafor. Can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Winslow kicks to Udrih. He dishes it to Bosch. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Noel. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cannon. Andrew with the screen. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're losing by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wade dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Now here's Iverson. Kicks it to Covington. He feeds it to Okafor. Just 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Wade. The pass to Bosch to tie it up. Not enough on that one as it misses. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And Udrih kicks to Wade. There's the dish to Udrih. Can't knock in the 3. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Carlos, you guys had a productive practice before the game. How important is that preparation for you guys when you're on a road trip like this?
Well, it's important. I mean, what we do is we try to get as much work in as we can and shoot around. We come in early. Like, I get here 3 hours before the game. A couple of us do the work on our game. That way we can stay sharp because we don't have a lot of practice time. We're just really playing games. So I think we're all doing a good job of getting our lifts in, getting our conditioning in, and getting our skill work in.
Carlos, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's been...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Hart.